Happy Monday morning to you guys, and happy Independence Day to my fellow Belizeans and my adopted Belizeans. You know what I realize? You know, our name for the people of Belize is Belizeans, right? And along the way, a lot of Americans say Belizean. And it's okay if they want to say that. I don't correct them. But when they try to correct me is when I lose my mind. I'm like, I'm from the country. Don't you think I know how to call our own selves? Anyways, I walked in here just now. We're at work, and something smelled just atrocious. It smelled like a skunk died in here. So I was hoping that a cat didn't die in the back part of the warehouse, because Joe doesn't check, you know, before he locks the back door. I check, and Joshua will check to make sure none of the stray cats wandered in and hid behind the machine or inside the machine. Joe never checks, but I was just like so scared. I didn't want to find a dead animal in there, and just the thought of it just scared me. But when I went in, it was the fridge. The fridge went out, guys. The only thing we have in there is some salad dressing and some mustard, but we put our lunch in there, so we don't have anywhere to put the lunch now, and it's stuff that's gonna go bad. So I'm gonna run down to Walmart and buy one of those styrofoam what do you call the thing, ice chests. We have good ice chests at home, but we didn't bring any with us. And so I'm gonna go buy one of those and buy a bag of ice and just kind of put our food in there for today until we can figure out what we're gonna do. I don't think we're gonna fix the fridge. We've had it for a while. We brought it from home to here, and I'm not gonna waste time. I mean, I fixed it the last time when my fridge it went out, and I fixed it and brought it here, and then I bought a new one for the house. I'm not gonna fix it again. It's too much. So anyways, the party was a grand success. Mario couldn't come, but I figured he wouldn't be able to come. He had so much on his plate that he was doing, and he sent his regrets today. That was very sweet of him, but I knew he wasn't gonna be able to come. Mommy had a wonderful time. There was a certain point in the party when we were all marching where we went around the corner once again in front of Mommy, because she sat in a wheelchair. She marched for just a little bit and then sat in a wheelchair, and she was full on bawling. I mean, the kind of cry where you just kind of buckle your shoulders. I can't even talk today. And she just wept. She just wept. And I stopped and I asked her if Daddy did anything to upset her. But Daddy was being on his best behavior, so I kind of figured he didn't do anything. And she just said no. And I said, "Are you in pain?" And she said no. I said, "Are you tired?" And she says no. And then I figured, you know, she was just having an emotional moment. So my cousin Monica went and sat with her, because Monica's very comforting and soothing. And she goes, "You guys go march, I'll stay with her." And so I think, you know, she explained later that she just became overwhelmed, you know, with everything that was going on, because she wanted it so badly for the past 6 months to have this big grandiose affair. And my brother allowed her to do it for his birthday. He didn't really care, you know, for a big soiree like that, but he knew my mom wanted her friends there and stuff like that. So for the most part, even though there were a lot of Independence Day celebrations, a lot of people came to the party. About 85 people came, and we had a fantastic time. And I'm gonna run down to Walmart and buy this ice chest and some ice, and I'm gonna be right back. You guys like my new fridge? So I went to Walmart to buy one of the styrofoam things, and they were $7.47, and this was $15.88. So I just put my lunch in here on some ice. And Joe already got rid of the old fridge. He doesn't waste any time. There are people back here where one man's junk is another man's treasure, and this guy, I guess, does hauling, and he collects refrigerators, huh? One of our neighbors. Is that what you said, babe? When I came back, that refrigerator was gone, and that stinky skunk smell was gone with it. So I am happy, because I can't stand things that smell awful. I just really can't stand it. So Joe's shooting a screen. You guys have seen this before on one of my other vlogs. And what he's doing is putting some emulsion on certain parts of the screen for whatever the reason is, yada yada yada. That's how my brain is sometimes at the shop. I really don't care. So he uses a blow dryer. That's the only time we ever use a blow dryer, right, Joe? Because you don't need one. And I certainly don't use blow dryer on my hair, because that's what makes your hair dry and brittle. So yeah, we're getting ready to work. We have 2 more products to finish for this customer. He's calling, burning up the phone, trying to get his products, and I'm like, send me money. Money talks and walks, right? Like the whole say, money na hand back the ground. Figure out that one. That's Creole. So I'm gonna go pack one more box That's printed already. Hope it's not dark going this way. So did you guys see how pretty the pictures came out with my family? At first it was just mom and dad and their 4 kids, and then it was the grandkids. My brother's son is not in the picture because he's at home in Florida taking care of the dog in the house, so he couldn't come for the big festivities. But definitely my younger brother doesn't have any kids, so the pictures came out just beautiful. Lewis did a good job with my camera. I mean, Lewis is the only one over there snapping all the pictures. My sister's like really crazy when it comes to taking pictures. She places the shorter ones in the front, the taller ones in the back, and look up. You don't look away. You smile. You this. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. But you know what? I thank her for it because these pictures came out great. So let me go back and pack my 1 box. Been a slow day, but you know what? I don't feel sick. So any day that I don't feel sick is a fantastic day for me. A word of caution. If you find this kind of crap stuck on your front door, don't just go inside and leave them out here, okay? Because that's how the crooks know that you're away on vacation. They pay attention to that stuff. My dad says that Pac Bell, which is now AT&T, he used to work for Pac Bell. And he says they got sued before because they left a door hanger and the people got robbed. And so that's how we know, take this crap off your door because you may just get robbed. Alright guys, so I have a Chrysler parked next to my car and the guy in it is creepy. Okay guys, so this is the thing. I parked the vehicle and I was sending Jada a text, and then this guy pulled up next to me in a Chrysler, you know the ones that look like the HHR, and he had his window turned down and he was on the phone, probably pretending to be on the phone. And then I got out of the car and he says, "Buenos dias." Well, that's fine. You know, and I said, "Good morning." And he says, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm well, thank you. And you?" And then he says, "What's your name?" Okay, so this is what happened. I got out of the car. See the guy right there? You guys see that? That car right there. That's the killer, okay? So I got out of the car and he parked right next to me. He had his window rolled down. He pulled up the same time I did. And when I got out of the car, he said, "Buenos dias." And I said, "Good morning." And then he says, "How are you?" And I said, "Fine, thank you. And you?" And then he says something in Spanish, I guess bien or whatever. I don't even recall what he said. And then he says, "What's your name?" And that's where it ended for me, because it's like, we just said good morning. We are not on first name basis. So he puts his hand, I'm getting out the truck now. He puts his hand out the passenger window like to shake my hand. And first of all, I don't shake men's hand because my mom has always taught me ever since a little girl, they always just got through shaking something else, if you know what I mean. So I don't shake random men's hand. So I'm not befriending some stranger. And so as I walk off, he's like, come here, what's your name? I want to get to know you. I'm like, what a creeper. You know, first of all, you see a wedding ring on my finger. And so he's just like skulking the parking lot. So I requested a walkout from the store. I'm like, this guy's creepy, my red flag's up. I called for Joe, and he's only like 5 minutes away from here. I called for him because if this guy wouldn't leave and nobody would walk me out, Joe would come escort me. I called for Josh. I called for everybody, and I have my little knife, okay? I don't play that. He would have been cut up. I'm telling you, I mean, that's why I don't like this parking lot. You guys heard me say it before. The truckers are there. Maybe they're safe. Lewis says they're not the kinds that would, you know, grab you and kidnap you. It's some other type of truckers that would do that. But this parking lot is not safe. A lot of people, it's big. And so a lot of people kind of lurk around. So let me show you how big it is. Okay, see all the way? There's restaurants there on that side. There's Kmart and Big Lots and just a bunch of businesses over here. And then of course over there is the other side. And on the McDonald's side, that's our busy street. So it's a big creepy parking lot. And I don't like Jada to come here by herself. And every time she tells me she stops here, I get, you know, I get scared. Yes, it is. This is not their house anymore. This is my set. They're not allowed to set nothing on the fridge, on the pantry back there. Those lights stay there. And Josh,
Trying to see the height difference.
look at the height difference, guys.
What are you doing?
How tall are you again?
5'2".
That is a blatant
Well,
lie.
then I'm 3'8".
Right?
I'm 5'2" and he's 6'5".
6'3".
5.
Jeez,
3. And I'm shrinking
He's
too.
way taller than Rory.
he is.
Laura's only 5'9".
I'm 5'9". Okay.
All right, these guys are heading out to Vegas.
Modify, then you cover it up with LA and a star.
Stupid. Who he?
The game?
Oh, that's for the game?
Yeah. Recording me?
Yes, I'm recording you. Just doing random crap. This is my baby brother.
Trying to find directions.
And I keep saying baby brother, and he's old already.
Oh, I'm young at heart.
Me too, Rory.
I have Jada watching all my freemium games on my iPad. She has to
No,
log in
extra
to get all the stuff that day.
Collect everything.
Huh?
You got an extra toothbrush.
Can't miss a day, man, or they won't give you the next day.
My bum off,
You're gonna bring your tablet?
Joshua,
I'm gonna bring my tablet.
Joshua,
I'm
Josh.
bringing stuff that I don't mind losing.
Joshua. You have another toothbrush that you do care, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that I brought with the
little
scope
kit,
and
yeah.
the toothpaste, can you give Bibsy that toothbrush? Here, Joshua got it.
Where's your clothes at?
Yeah.
Got one for me?
You want a toothbrush?
We can get you a toothbrush.
Yeah, get me a little. You got like a little travel size brush and paste.
I don't have travel size, but
Where you want to get toothbrush from? The one that don't open?
Yeah.
I don't know where
No,
the
there's two in there. Two in there unopened.
unopened?
Yeah.
Rory, make sure it's unopened, okay? Because that's so crazy. I would check, Rory. Bibs, you got water in the fridge, dispensing from the fridge, and from that thing in the back. That thing in the back is the better tasting water, but you pour slow.
Okay, the one I was using was open, so I'll get another one for Uncle Bitsy too.
You got one for Rory?
Yeah.
Wow! For a change, my house have crap. Hey guys, so it's Thursday and I'm home today because I'm waiting for a package to come from UPS, and also Joe's waiting for a delivery to come to the shop. So I decided to test this chocolate muffin recipe. I've been testing several chocolate muffin recipes because I want to get the perfect one and the easiest one to put up for a show next week. Not this coming Monday, but next week, the Monday after that. And so I decided to periscope it. And I've been enjoying myself. And the muffins are in the oven right now baking. I really don't think they're gonna come out great because the batter was so thin that I don't really think we'll get a good muffin from it, but who knows? Maybe I might shock myself, right? So once the muffin comes out the oven, I'm gonna go on ahead and scope that again. So yeah, I've been having some fun. Now let me tell you a little bit. I want to go back into that incident that happened yesterday when I went to the supermarket. So when I got to the supermarket, the guy pulled up right alongside me. Now I park kind of funny. The slots are diagonal and I park where I pull forward so that I can drive to leave, not reverse. Most men don't do that. Joe doesn't do that. My kids don't do that. Jada can drive and she doesn't do that, but I do that. The guy pulled up right alongside me. Then he picked up his phone like he was on his phone. So I grabbed everything. I did put my key through my hand like this, like a shank. And I got out the truck and I'm like stuck between my rear view and his rear view because he parked so darn close. In hindsight, I should have moved and gone to a different spot because I think he was watching how I pulled in there or whatever. So then I got out of the car and he was like, "Buenos dias." And I already told you guys all of that. He said the hello or whatever. The first thing that set up red flag for me is that he wanted to know my name right away. That's very abnormal for somebody to want to know your name at first hello. So to me, that was too personal. You and I are not on a first name basis. And then the shaking of the hand thing, for one, the first thought I had, I don't want to shake his hand because it could be dirty. I told you guys why. And the second thing I thought of is that he could pull me into the into the car. Like if they grab you at your wrist, I'm holding the camera so I can't, like right at your wrist here, they can really get a hold of you. If they grab you at your hand, you might be able to dig into the flesh with your fingernails or stuff. But if they grab you at your wrist, you're kind of like trying to get out and can't get away, right? So I thought about that. I'm like, no, he could pull me into the car. Why does he want to shake my hand anyways? I don't know you. You know, so I went into the store and I did go up and down the aisles to make sure that he wasn't following me in the store. And he wasn't in there. So when I came out and I looked, nobody was near my car. He had already left, or so I thought. And it's when I put the camera on that you guys saw earlier and I was telling you guys what happened, that's when I saw him. in the camera, and I'm like, oh my god, he's still here, and he just coasted by and just kind of waved. So I took a different route home, and I made sure that I checked my rear view constantly, and he wasn't behind me. So at the very least, he was being aggressive with his pickup tactics, and at the very worst, he could have tried to kidnap me. So that's my thought process on that. So that's why I named the vlog Creepy Guy in the Car That's Stalking Me, because I really think he was stalking me, because he stayed out in that parking lot for 30 minutes. What was he doing? Trying to maybe get to somebody else? Why did he move from my car? Why did he wait for me to take off to just like coast by me? You know, those are the questions I'm asking. So I didn't let it like bother me last night when I went to bed, like, oh, I'm fretting or whatever. But these are things that I discuss with my daughter. And the boys too, because they can kidnap boys too. But I always discuss this with Jada, because Jada is so super friendly when she's out and about. She doesn't want to be disrespectful to anyone and all that good stuff. But stranger is somebody that you don't know. It doesn't have to be somebody that looks creepy. This guy didn't look creepy when I first got out of the car. When he said buenos dias, looked like a normal, respectful person that's trying to say, hey, good morning, you know? So anyways, I hate getting out the car. And then when we go to Costco, I'm the one that's gonna have to put away all that stuff. Joshua's not even here to help us take in the grocery. And Jory is at work and Jada's at school. And then I'm still gonna have to put the groceries away. That's the one. I've told you guys this before. I hate going to Costco for that reason. That's my pet peeve.
And let's not buy no food, just worry about food.
I mean, Dr. Mike would say make a video showing your family exactly where you want the items to go. And let them refer to that video each time the groceries come home. But are they gonna do it? No. They're not gonna do it. What they do to irritate me is they'll toss the groceries any place. And I have a set shelf for the eggs to go on because less breakage and it doesn't freeze over in the fridge. You know, I have specific places for things to go that I know that it stays better in the fridge if it's in that drawer rather than the other drawer. And they will never put it back where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna just like change my thought process, and I'm gonna start being grateful. I'm gonna be grateful for the fact that we have money to go buy the darn groceries. Right, babe? I should do that, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Say hi, boo. Oh, I forgot you don't want to be called boo.
Call me no boo.
He hates that word boo. Can I call you bae?
Huh?
They change it from boo to bae. Can I call you bae?
That sounds a little better.
I guess it's a short of babe.
No, not baby either. Call me daddy.
Sweet daddy.
Yeah.
And what you call me?
Huh?
What you call me?
Sweet mama.
Nah. Nah. You know the word I like.
Yeah. Sugar.
That's my thing right there, though. That's my thing. He had me at sugar.
Hey, that's the thing that make you grab me and kiss me.
Oh my God, Joe, stop lying.
Yeah.
God's gonna strike Joe with a lightning bolt for lying.
Grab me and push me against the wall and put her tongue deep down in my throat.
Oh my God, please, Joe. This is a daytime show. Notice how my mood changed? I'm in a good mood now because I'm not gonna worry about having to put the groceries away when I get to Costco. Joe, go and put in your check.
Put in your car. I'm taking care of the car.
He said, huh? Yes, he is.
He is. I watch you going now.
No, people gonna see where we bank. They're gonna come rob us. Boo. Boo. I'm telling you something, Boo. Say hi to my viewers.
Hi, viewers.
No, turn it on you. Show them how cute you are.
My wife wanted me to say hi to you guys, and so you guys could see how cute I am according to her. So, bye-bye.
So, sup, guys? Did he talk to you? Huh? Was he trying to pretend like he's shy? Because you know, shy, you know. Trying to find a cleaner to clean the lens. He touched my lens. I'm not gonna leave him with the camera anymore because he touched my lens. Okay, so I'm trying to periscope every day. I'm trying to find my niche. Niche. We say niche in Belize, but over here in America they say niche. Niche. It sounds wrong. Anyways, I'm trying to find out what I can do in Periscope. Of course, you know you don't get paid to do Periscope, but you can definitely spread the word about your other projects through doing Periscope. And so I'm trying to find what I can do. I like doing it in the middle of the day, but I won't be able to do it every time in the middle of the day when we have work at the shop. And I like that yesterday I showed what I did during the daytime, and today I showed what I do for my side gig, which is YouTube. Tested that muffin recipe, and they don't have no stop sign in it. The stop sign came off the thing. See, on pole, he should have stopped. Yeah, so I tested that muffin recipe and I showed that on Periscope, and I thoroughly enjoyed doing that, but it was hard to test the recipe and hold the phone, so it's not something that I can always do unless somebody's there to hold the phone. And that's the problem I have with the kids at the house. They don't really like running the camera if they don't have to, and so if I'm gonna have to involve these kids, I can't do it. So I'm gonna continue just doing chit chats and get to know the people that's on my scope, and eventually it'll build. That's what I'm gonna have to do. But I love it. But if you have young kids, don't let them get it unless you can monitor them all day long, because Periscope, man, what the people they know you there and they don't want to move, not you? Joe, I don't move. I don't gonna move no cat. Look, he wants me to move all these cards. Oh hell no. I'm not the cat, girl. Joe, go park over, son. I'm not disabled, I can walk. Mom goes for one more chemo on Tuesday. Pray. I don't ever assume when it comes to chemo that she'll be alright. I always know that chemo is poison. What you do it, pan? Alright, yeah? We're not gonna be able to find our car because we never park here. We're not gonna be able to find our car because we never park here. In such a sunny paradise, Jamaica calling me. I wouldn't go to Jamaica. I'm scared to go to Jamaica. Alright guys, off to Costco. Wish me well. This is my big brother.
Big? Are you calling me fat, girl? I'm big bone.
I'm happy with it. 357, 18 cubic foot. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please check out my other channels right here to the right of your screen, the cooking channel, the product review channel, and Joe's channel. The links are in the description box.